Now, if you're a photographer, then I guess it's fair to say that the past year or so has been a little on the challenging side, not being able to do what we ordinarily would because of lockdowns and restrictions. Maybe you've not been producing new work because you can't. I mean, what does a portrait photographer do when your restrictions and social distancing to keep each of us safe means that you can't meet with people? New work can suffer, creativity can suffer, but worse still, the motivation to do something, to do anything, can suffer. So what do you do? Anything, and I literally mean anything. Anything that means you've got the tools in your hands, anything that means that you're out looking, and anything that means that you can put something new into your computer and work on rather than kind of churning your way through some old hard drives and digging up pictures from the past. Creativity is like a muscle. In the past, I used to be a competitive bodybuilder, and there were times when I just didn't want to get up early and go to the gym. But those times I did force myself out of bed and go to the gym ended up being some of my best workouts. Creativity is like a muscle. We need to keep training it. We need to keep exercising it. When we don't exercise our creativity, it can get weaker. So the next time we pick up that same weight, and in place of the word weight, I mean camera, it seems harder. Getting out and doing something, anything, is exercising your creativity. And who cares if it's not what you normally do? It's not your thing. You're doing something. So that when this all passes, and it will all pass, we can hit the ground running because we've exercised. Now, this past week, the weather here has been shocking. Grey, cold, raining, flat, featureless skies. I wasn't able to get out and do what I wanted to do, so I improvised and photographed some flowers on our dining room table. And you know what? I really enjoyed it. I stood a daffodil in the pouch for my flash and put my camera on a tripod. I didn't have any black paper to put behind, so with no lights on in the house, just curtains open, letting in daylight, I set my camera to ISO 50, shutter speed 1/250th of a second, and aperture of f11. This made the room, when looking through the camera, completely black. Then I simply used a little Speedlight or a flash, whatever you want to call it, to light the flower, taking a series of pictures with the flash being held in different places. Now, for another something to do, I literally put a grey background up at one end of the dining room table with my camera at the other and photographed an apple using natural light coming in from the window behind the camera and the door at the far end of the dining room. And I used some white paper either side of the apple just to bounce some light into the shadows. But it doesn't really matter what it is. I was playing with composition, with highlights and shadows. So I guess what I'm trying to say with this video is try not to be one of those people that is saying, I can't wait for this virus to go so I can go out and start taking pictures. Because we could be waiting a long time. Just get out there and do something. I know we can't travel for miles and miles and go to all these exotic places, but it's incredible what you can find just local to where you live. Local parks, local churchyards like I've been today. And I tell you what, just by trying something different, I mean, bearing in mind, I'm a portrait photographer, and over the last few weeks, I've been sharing pictures of flowers, of streams, of fungi, completely different to what I would ordinarily do. But I tell you what, It's actually really been a lot of fun, and it's been great just having something new that I can put into my computer to work on. So just get out there and exercise your creativity so that when all this is over, we'll just hit the ground running. All right, so before I go, just to quickly say that if you want to support this channel, and I really hope you do, just click on the subscribe button. That's just the best way you can possibly support it. And also just click on the bell icon if you don't want to miss out on any of the videos that I'm posting every single week. And if you like this video, which I really hope you do, just give us a thumbs up as well. But I will see you in about a week's time. So whatever you're doing, just make sure that you keep well, and I'll see you soon.